Hello, everybody! We hairy game lords this evening have played this Dragonrealm from Gamewright. What did we think of this beautiful game? Find out. Come on. So, bearded lady here, and what did I think to Dragon's Realm? Well, first of all, obviously I'm going to talk about the artwork. Really like the artwork on all of the cards. Just some really nice. It just pulls you into the story and the adventure. This is like a little kind of hobbity area. This is a snake pit. But then even the components are really nice as well. So look at those lovely dice. I don't know whether they come out very nice. They show up, but they're kind of fiery. Nice. They're also like these really nice little meeple things. Hello. Meeples as well. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. Any ideas what that is?
Adventure.
It's a shield.
An event.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a shield?
Yeah. Shield.
Oh, I thought it was a big sack. But then I would. And here's a little goblin. Fantastic. So I'll let the other guys explain about how this all plays through. But this actually is a very enjoyable game. And although it initially could look like, well, this is probably more of a family style game than a board gamer's game, actually I really enjoyed it, and it just felt like it played really well. It takes about 30 minutes to play, and that's all it needs to take, really. Lots of replayability in it because you only use, I think, something like 8 of the cards, and I think there's more than 20 cards for the location cards that you use. So lots and lots of replayability there. And what's great is that, yes, it's a good game for gamers, but also it's a great game for families as well. I can see families playing this. I can see the hipster prince enjoying this game.
Yeah, I think I might be borrowing this.
That's fine. That's fine.
Right.
I enjoyed it. Good times.
Hello, Slightly Beardy James here, and we've been enjoying this game a lot. It's got a bit of a smash-up feel to it. So you got your locations, they're in a row, boom, boom, boom. There's 3 of them normally. There's the slimy tunnel. Many adventurers have fallen down that one. And the whole idea is you're trying to take these slots. So there's 4 on the witch's cabin. There's, I don't know, 7. I can't count very quickly. There's another 4 over here. If you get the majority, you're going to get the big bucks. If you have the second majority, lesser majority? The majority. Then you get the lower bucks.
Second place.
Second place. And you are going to be trying to, I don't know, argy-bargy your way in there. And every so often a goblin's going to show up and it's going to tell you where to put it on each of these 3. They just clog up the spaces. At the end of the game, there's these tiny little dragon tokens there.
Stones.
Dragon stones. And the person who's got the most of those at the end gets themselves a tidy 5 points, which I did. Did not lead me to victory. Pete just ran away with it there. But this game is like Smash Up, but I'd say a little bit easier to get into because Smash Up's got all those kind of crazy cards and the different things that you can be doing, whereas this one is just a plain old push your luck. So I think it's very easy to get into, but at the same time, there's a lot of depth to it that we really enjoyed as beardy men.
Hipster King here. Tonight I was victorious at the old Dragonrealm today. I really enjoyed it, not just because I won. So we'd got to the point where you can see you're placing your meeples on here and saying that the majority wins. But how do you actually place your meeples on here, I hear you ask?
How'd you do it, Pete?
Thank you. You'll see at the bottom of the card, there are 3 options for how you're going to place your meeples. The first one is sneak. To sneak, you need to use a set of cards that are in order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would allow me to roll, here he goes, 4 dice to try and score 8. Now you'll notice the sneak on this card has got a gold ring round it. If that is the case, I'm able to place 2 adventurers for my turn there. So if I place my 4 cards, roll the dice, let's see, I get 3, 6, 9, 11. So I can now place 2 of my adventurers onto that. I discard my cards. Had I failed, the beauty of this game is those cards stay in my hand. I've just lost a turn. And everybody knows what I've got in my hand, and a meeple. And I've just realised I've been speaking most of the time, most loudly up the screen. Because that's because you're short. That's the problem. Right, now you can see my face. Let's carry on. So that was the sneak. Next we have the search. For the search, I'm going to need all the same number. This would allow me to roll 3 dice and try and get the 4 required on that.
Can you do it, Pete? Can you do it?
Let's see if I can do it this time. So I'm going 3. I need to roll 4. I've got 2, 5, 7. So I would have been able to place one of my... Only 1 this time because there's not the gold ring around that. And finally, if I have 4 or any number of the same coloured cards, here we go, let's do it in a way that makes sense. I can roll 4 dice to try and storm. And that wouldn't require a score of 5 on this particular one to place my adventurers. Each time I say, if you're successful, you get rid of the cards. If you're not, you keep hold of them. And that's how you get to place your adventurer meeples onto the card. And as we've said, majority on there wins the higher number and gets to keep the card.
Hi, Dave the Grey here. Yeah, this game, it looks fairly straightforward. The art's nice. There's meeples, dice. Yeah, it looks a fairly straightforward family sort of game. But there is quite a lot actually to it when you start thinking. There's a bit of push your luck. The dice aren't standard 6-sided dice. There's a 1, 2 2s, 2 3s and a 4. So you can rig the odds slightly in your favour. Take risks with how many cards you play. Did I mention... There's little goblin meeples. I love my minis, but I'm a sucker for a cool meeple. And these are some of the nicest little meeples that I've seen in any game so far. They are absolutely awesome. Buy it for the goblin meeples. There you go. That's all you need to do. You've also got some extra cards just to help you out here and there. So some of these, 1 use only. Some of them, once you play them, you can keep them forever. So play a bunch of bananas. If you get 2 2s, they equal 5. Crazy maths. Potion of Invisibility, +1 to all sneaks, fairly standard. Get an extra bit of gold at the end of the game. And, this is probably my favourite one, you can also have Pet Chipmunk. Lets you re-roll any dice. Got to love it. But no, really, really nice little game. Doesn't overstay its welcome, half an hour, 40 minutes. And to be honest, absolutely spot on. And Goblin Meeples. Buy it for the Goblin Meeples. You'd be crazy not to. Love it. I can just feel Andrew about to comment something. Hi. Oh, that looks really cool.
That does look really cool.